Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Gemini singles, Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to get into your current energy, then we're going to check into what spirit, what advice, or what they want you to focus on, and then in the last row, we're going to see what's coming towards you. So if you've been with me before, welcome back, and if you're new, I hope you'll stick around. Let's get into your reading. It is general, so if it doesn't happen to resonate for you, if something about this, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So let's see what's coming for my Gemini singles. All right. So we have the Five of Wands in the upright, the King of Swords. I actually really like this. The King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really great energy. We've got the Magician in reverse. So if you've been with me before, you know I read this card a couple different ways. So right now I feel like this is a manipulative energy that is dissipating from your life. If you've been dealing with somebody who was, I bring this up a lot in reading, so again, you might recognize this. For me, sometimes the narcissist will come out in the Magician card, and other times it'll come out with some of the Kings. In this case, I feel like that's energy that you're finally getting rid of. So if you've been dealing with people like that, it's all of a sudden now they just said your red flag meter, like your BS meter has increased, and you're no longer going to allow these energies to even take a moment of your time. So moving forward, I think you've started to heal or are healing from somebody in your life that was very manipulative, could have been very argumentative. As we go into your current energy, the Five of Wands can be a couple of different things. It can be about arguing or fighting, but in this case, I kind of feel as if there was some competition. Maybe you felt like you had to compete for your partner or your partner's time, or there could have been a lot of arguing within that relationship. But the good news is you've cut that, out. With the King of Swords, there's a couple different things. I think you found immense clarity, and not only that, again, it's male or female, so it's being very clear. He's precise, on point, never misses a beat, cuts through BS. This is the type of energy I feel like you finally come into. If you did experience somebody in the past that was difficult that way, you found your way out of it. At least that's what it feels like. So then we have the Four of Swords. So you've gone into this energy of contemplation. What are you thinking through? So it's going to be different for all of you guys, but there's sort of some reflection. And I think it's much needed reflection, because things are going to start moving in a different direction for you. And if you're opening yourself up to love, which I do see you're going to, it may take a little bit of time. So if you feel like you're ready, Spirit's saying maybe not quite yet. I don't think that it's not coming. Obviously, if we want love, we're going to find love. But are we going to now, in the way things have shifted in the universe and with the planets, the signs, and everything else, are we going to repeat the same old cycles? I don't think you are. I think that's where a lot of this reflection comes in, because dealing with it in the past and being clear on what isn't going to work for you tells me that, that helped you move towards coming into this energy of the King of Swords, where you cut through BS really quickly. You just don't spend any time with it. That's what it feels like. And now you're reflecting on maybe the old ones, the old relationships, bringing that to the surface so that you can release it, especially with this full moon. A lot of people are releasing a lot to do with old relationships, old patterns, things like that. And then we have the King of Pentacles. To me, this is your energy. I feel like there might have been a situation that fell apart, but I also feel like this is a really good change for you. This is like breaking away from not only old patterns, but old situations that created instability for you. The King of Pentacles is very stable. And if you haven't quite gotten to that, you're getting there. And that's what Spirit's trying to say to you. It may not move as quickly as you expected. It could take a little bit of time. I don't think anything major or explosive is happening. I think you just need to go through a few more changes before you're ready to open up for love. And I think Spirit wants you to focus more on finding that stability within, whether that be stability in a job, stability in a home, whatever that is, maybe focusing on your money right now is going to be more important than really focusing on love. Not saying, again, that it's not coming. I think it is. But the new opportunity is in the Pentacles area, and I really do think that's where you may find the love that you're looking for, they're saying. Knight of Swords in reverse, past energies, not moving towards you, not wanting to move towards anything from the past that hurt you. Having already walked away from it, maybe some residual feelings, maybe not being able to see how you could open up for love right now. And I get that. That's the kind of sense I'm getting from the reading in general. Yes, you want it, but if you're really honest with yourself, are you ready for it? Because if you're still looking at the 3 cups that are spilled and you're not paying attention to what's behind you, what's available, then maybe that's not going to work into your life just yet. This is a really important time spiritually. And for those that are watching tarot, it means you're probably on the spiritual journey. So it's going to be important that you recognize healing is what comes first, and then the right person comes into your life. We're all moving into relationships that are going to last that way. That's what the Aquarian season is about, shifting out of all the lessons into the good, healthy relationships that are going to last for the rest of your life, hopefully, at least for this collective. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity, a brand new stable opportunity. So when you find your stability or you heal from whatever these past wounds are, the arguments, the BS, that's when things start to ground for you. They're talking about grounding quite a bit, so you may need to get yourself outdoors. Maybe there's a need to spend some time alone and decide where you want to take the next steps. I do feel like this is going to show up in your life in order to give you that kind of push in the direction that you need to go. I'm not saying, again, I keep wanting to repeat this because it's not that love isn't there. I do believe there are energies that are waiting to come towards you, and it may be more than one. The same thing happened for Aquarius where there's going to be multiple. So I don't think you guys are going to settle down immediately. You're going to take the things that you've learned. You're going to open yourself up to the possibility, but you may date a few people. Don't think it's going to be unpleasant. I don't think they're going to be painful experiences. It's just going to be like, okay, this person's cool, but they may not be the one for me. You may develop, this is just another random message, you may develop some really good friendships through this dating process. So keep yourself open to the idea of maybe even bringing in, they just said soul tribe. And then you might meet somebody through them. So we have the Judgment in reverse and then the Hermit card. And we have the 7 of Swords. So I feel like you got out of a bad situation. This could be a divorce that's still kind of lingering. Maybe things haven't quite been decided yet. If that's the case, I feel like you feel a little cheated. This energy is still coming up, so I have to talk about it. This is really taking what you can from that relationship and just getting out of it. If you feel like this person really cheated you or cheated on you or whatever it was, this is walking away from it with your pride and saying, you know what, I learned, I'm done. I'm not going back there. So the Judgment in reverse just tells me things have not quite completed. A decision, maybe a difficult decision that you had to make. If there's still some things lingering, I'm going to tell you those things need to wrap up in order for you to move forward in love. You're not going to experience the same kind of relationships moving forward that you have in the past. There's not going to be this lingering energy of exes or people. So the healing is important. Do that, wrap up loose ends, and do a little bit more reflecting with the 4 of Swords and the Hermit card. Really coming to a place of understanding. So he's a very wise man. He also knows that going within is an important process to get through some of the things that have happened in life and get through them so that you can move forward into the things that you really want to bring in. All right, so let's clarify the King of Pentacles and the Tower card. What is this? I feel like it's just a surprise for you. I don't feel like this is something bad. I would tell you if I felt it. The 5 of Cups. So it's releasing that hurt energy. That's all that I feel from that. And then the Page of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Tower in reverse, which is great. Because once this happens, you're actually going to get over the transformation. And I feel like it's quickly because it's showing in the upright and then in the reverse, to clarify, which means it happens quickly. Now moving forward with the Chariot in reverse just means that you're going to take your time. Doesn't mean that things that need to change aren't going to change and change quickly. It just means moving forward with new opportunities, I think you're going to take it a little bit slower. All right, so let's clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups. I feel like you do have somebody that wants to say something to you. This may not resonate for all of you, but somebody's going to want to come in and tell you how hurt they are, or that they recognize how much they hurt you. With Justice in reverse, I do feel like they want to balance the scales. In other words, they may not want to come in to reconcile necessarily, but they just want to come in and say, I understand what I've done wrong and I wasn't fair to you. I don't know if you'll be open to that. And then strength. It's going to take some strength because you felt defeated in this situation. You or that person, but I like to focus on your energy. I don't like to twist it around and leave too many options open. I like to be clear. So if it resonates, it resonates. If you're cross-watching, which I don't say in my videos typically, this could be your energy, but that's a rarity for me to say. So if you happen to be watching for a Gemini. Again, this is the Six of Wands in reverse. Like I said, feeling a little bit defeated. But you're finding your strength because as this situation resolves, that's when this new opportunity comes in. When we get the Romance Angel cards, I think that's going to give you a better idea. Right now, I think you're going to have to focus more on work than love. And whatever comes, comes. I think that the biggest message is don't rush into anything until you find your stability first. Especially if you still have some hurts or some loose ends with someone that you need to tie up. All right, so why are my cards upside down? Well, see, I turned the deck over and it's deception. So this person may want to just come in and say, look, I know I did you dirty and I want to apologize. Okay, this is perfect. So moving forward, this could be the one you already met, the romantic partner you seek. Remember when I said a new opportunity and people may become friends or a part of your soul tribe and then you might meet someone through them? That's what I feel like is going to happen. So be open to that because once some of this wraps up and you found that stability, all of a sudden meeting new people is going to bring that person into your life. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I think this is your relationship with yourself. I really don't think this is somebody else. It could be a friendship maybe that you feel like you want to rekindle and touch base with or whatever it is. But I definitely feel like it's more your relationship with yourself. And then flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. This is where I feel like you're going to be, at least for now. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click into this, it's right for you. Being flirtatious is fun. Being open and single can be sometimes more fun than actually being in a relationship. And I'm sure you guys understand that. There's a fine line, you know. Once you're ready, you'll be ready. But right now, I think you just need to go out and have a great time and know that that one is coming. They just said that you feel the energy. It's as if you know that person's out there and you know what you need to do in order to open up for them to come in. And they will. And divine timing is magical. So trust that they'll bring you this person when the timing is right for you. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's a little bit short. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Love to have you here if you're not already. Also, I do personal readings. If you'd like that, the information is in the description box below. Hope you guys have a great week. If you like the singles reading, please do leave me a message below and let me know because I'll keep doing them, as well as some other interesting readings moving forward. All right, guys, have a great week, and I will see you in next week's reading. Take care.